What's up, guys? It's Flex. Today I bring forth a Fizz versus Teemo game. Before y'all wonder, like, hey, you've been doing a lot of Fizz, you've been doing a lot of Aurelia. I mean, on my stream, I usually get a straw poll if I don't have any requests from my YouTube channel. And from the straw poll, whatever gets picked is the one I make a video for. And today Fizz won, so we're gonna go ahead and do the Fizz. Just wanted to explain how I pick, what champions I use. Like, if I'm just playing and you know what, I see a champion that I like or whatever, or if I see a game where, you know what, I haven't played Fizz versus Shen, yes. If I haven't seen, if I'm playing like a random champion, oh yeah, I'll play Rengar top today, or Olaf top, or something. Jarvan, then if it's a good game and I can explain it thoroughly, meaning if I have the knowledge of that champion, then I'll go ahead and do it. But again, going back to the Fizz, what we're gonna do here is take the camp level 1. Of course, if you've been watching my videos, you know that this is a must-do for almost everyone. I said Fizz versus Teemo. Maybe that's just how much I hate Teemos. Probably. Anyways, we take the camp level 1, we pot up, and we get E level 2. Alright, now I have the experience advantage here, but like there's a really big fat wave there, so I gotta play it a little safe. Shen, as you just saw, went extremely aggressive, level 2. Now in a 1v1 of Shen level 2 and Fizz level 2, in an auto attack battle, Fizz wins, as you saw there. And I had Ignite too. So the first thing I thought was, alright, the Shen's going extremely aggressive. He just hit level 3, I'm gonna back up, because he does have level 3 advantage and the minion wave advantage. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to set up the minions so that when they crash into my tower, I can kill them. So auto attack once and then Q through. And usually with these, you just let it attack the backline once and you can auto attack it. Really easy to CS with this Fizz. You just poke them. The turret hit them once and that's it. Use your Q to last hit if your auto attack is too slow. So what I'm waiting for here is, I have the health advantage. What I'm pretty much waiting for here is for him to use his passive auto attack, or you waste his Q. So I said, you know what, I have the advantage here with the minions, I have the level advantage, I'm going to fight him. So that's exactly what I did. I have no idea what that flash was. But I think maybe he didn't see I had Ignite, maybe he thought I had Smite, but he died there. Again, not too sure what that dude is thinking. So pretty much what I'm going to do here, I should have shoved, but I knew he had teleport, so sure enough, there's the teleport. Pause. First thing I'm thinking here is, this dude is not an experienced top laner. Okay, if you're a top lane main, you know to teleport to your tower always. Save yourself the time. But this dude teleports to a minion thinking he can kill me. I'm at about half health, he has full health, and we basically both get down to the exact same amount of health. So, a little questionable there. I'm level 5, he's level 3. I can definitely go aggressive here, but my only concern right now is to get back to the shop and buy, because I'm almost creeping up to 1200 gold, and I want to get my Sheen. Sheen on Fizz is like, it's like white on rice, man. You need it. Alright. Excuse me. You need the Sheen. Excuse me. Anyways, sure enough, I wait for the Sheen. I wait for about 30 gold. No big deal. Waiting for that dope shout out. Kappa. And the frog. Alright, so we walk back into the lane with the Sheen. No pots. So you gotta watch out with the no pots, because when you walk into the lane with no pots against a Shen, he does have superior sustain. Alright, with his Q, his shield makes him tank damage a little better. Alright, so Shen just hit level 6. First thing you want to do is Shen hits level 6 is tell your team. Alright, I did not tell my team. You tell your team. Alright. Alright, so pretty much what I'm doing is I'm waiting for him to waste his Q and his passive auto attack, empowered auto attack, before I engage onto him, okay? He wastes the Q there, he wastes the empowered auto attack. Alright, that's fine. Still waiting. Let's see, he has a big minion wave. You never want to fight your opponent when they have a big wave. Alright. Mistake there. I tried to be a little slick with my ultimate there and just do some flash by casting my ultimate and playful trickster at the exact same time, and I didn't do it correctly. See, apparently missed it. Went back to farming. Even though I missed my ultimate, Shen's ultimate is not a combat. It's not effective in a 1v1. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that big of a deal that it didn't land the ultimate. I had Ignite coming up in about 15 seconds. It wasn't a big deal. Waste the Q. Let's see. Alright, I guess I just zoned him back. Alright, I backed off with like, I don't know, 550 gold? 638. Alright, 638. With the 638, I warded up, got my ruby crystal and red and blue pots. I went for the ruby crystal instead of the longsword just to get some tankiness to match his, because he did start with a Dorn shield. I mean, I got a Dorn's blade, but you get my point. I just want to get some extra health. Flex, do you have a Rumble replay? I have a lot of Rumble replays. They're on my YouTube channel, homie. I need to learn him. Trust me, man. Go to my YouTube channel. They're there. Alright, so fighting him here. I expected he juked me with the dash, but I mean, it still wasn't enough. Q's about to come up. I didn't even need to use it. I just flat out poked him to death. Now let's look at the engage. Alright, let's look at when I engaged. I get my minions first. There you go. He has his empowered auto attack and his Q up. Hits me with the Q. Waste the empowered auto attack on the minion, and I'm in him. That's just like that. Boom. And it's really simple from there. Just poke him to death. Alright. When you go Fizz top, you do not go AD Fizz top. You can call it a pet peeve or whatever, but like, you're not AD Fizz, okay? If you're AD Fizz, you would go Bloodthirster, IE, Last Whisper, stuff like that, okay? But you're not going, AD. You're not going AD Fizz. Alright, you're going attack speed Fizz. That's how you're gonna kill people. You're gonna poke them with your stick over and over and over again. Alright? So you're just legit poking them to death. I almost lost hope in that Shen, but he teleported to the tower that time, and I got my faith back. Just fighting here. I mean, it's really just simple trades. Healed up. Didn't have enough for the phage, so I bought the longsword and a dagger. Don't forget, your Q is an auto attack animation reset, so even if you don't fully complete your auto attack, you'll cast your Q. Alright, so I see Shen ulting. I try and inflict as much damage as possible. Now, fun fact about Fizz, for those of you who did not know, if you ulti a Shen, believe it or not, but he takes the shark with him. Fun fact. I didn't know this. So I was praying to the Rito gods that I kill somebody with that ultimate, but I didn't. That would have been the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life if I got a kill with that. But here, there you go. It definitely takes the shark with him. So there's the Shen ulti, and there's the fish. Okay, so now we know that that's a thing. Keep that in mind. So if you're Fizz against Shen and you see him running away, or you see him ulting somebody, throw your fish out, dude. There are two things that could happen. One, the fish will stop his channel when it pops him up. Two, he takes the fish with him and it kills somebody, or still deals damage. Think of it as like a Karthus ultimate, Kappa. You can deal fight all the way on the other side of the map with your ultimate. Alright, so farming. I decided to shove the lane in one more time. Don't forget, you can use your Q to dodge abilities. Alright, here's a perfect example. Later. I mean, like, you can use your Q to escape, gap close, things like that. Just cast it on minions. Alright, so, next thing I'm going for, the phage, pots, going back to the lane. Alright. Again, farming, just farming. Cast the ultimate. Boom. I think he flashes here. There's his flash. I didn't man up and dive him. I could have manned up and dived him. I would have been so fine. I would have been fine. But again, same thing. Like I keep saying. Ulti, cast Trickster at the same time. He tried to taunt, but the pop-up stopped it. And I was able to fight it. Even if he did land the taunt on me, I would have still chased him down without me wanting to, or even though I did want to. So, yeah. Gotta go back to farming. Not sure what this Nautilus was thinking, so I just killed him. I'm level 10. He's level 7 Nautilus support. I knew he would try and turn back on me because he thought I would dive. Wasn't dead. Sorry, I'm taking your mod duties. It's all good, man. Now they know. Again, mind games. I make it seem like I'm gonna dive, poke him, turn my back, and boom, bait him back in. Alright. Just like that. Easy. I wait for the Triforce. There you go. I waited for it, got it. Going back top lane. Triforce, significantly big power spike on the Fizz. Ready to start fighting people. I mean, this is one of the ways of engaging that I'm talking about, like I was talking about earlier. Alright? Pretty simple. What you do is you angle yourself so that when you Q3 a minion, you get as close to your opponent as possible. So I Q'd the minion, I threw the shark out, I went to fight him. And all he did was taunt away, or shadow dash away, that's what it's called. And then I just poked him to death, or started poking him. He lived, but it's fine. I chunked him. My shark's gonna be up again. It has a minute and 20-second cooldown. It's no big deal. Alright, I got him low enough for me to maybe dive. My ignite's gonna be up soon. Get my point. So now I'm starting to harass him again. Get a little creative with your playful trickster. You can dive tower, and you can trickster out before you tank a tower shot. Just right there, boom. Baited out the taunt. It's gonna be down for like 9 seconds. Alright, or maybe even more. I believe I die here, but it was close. I try and bait him out a little bit by just walking around him. I dodged the playful trick. I dodged the EQ, but I mean he's ulting me. He's got red buff. He already got the armor shred on me, and that taunt hits me. See, this Jarvan should be dead, but for some reason this taunt hits me. I want to actually take a closer look at it. I want to take a closer look. Here you go, guys. Not too sure about that hitbox though, but alright. Yeah, Jarvan was fighting a losing battle there, but Shen went off and saved him. Yeah, bit off a little more than I could chew there on that 2v1. It's fine. That's Shen's first kill. I'm up by 30 farm. I Triforce. It's no big deal to me. And he's Shen. I mean, come on. He's not building damage. I'm gonna be fine. By this time, I'm already annoyed that he even landed that taunt on me, so I'm just gonna dive him and kill him. Let's go back and look at the engage. I believe I do the same thing I did the fight before. Q through minion, playful trickster, throw the shark, poke him to death. He wasted his taunt. He's dead. All right. Took a lot for me to chase him down, but I didn't care. I was pretty upset that he landed that taunt on me. And rip. That Tom Kench was such a troll. Kappa. He's getting dragged. One of my mods. Alright, so one of the good things about taking tower, one of the things I like about attack speed Fizz, or Triforce Fizz, is you can take towers very easily. Okay, with your Triforce, you just have to proc it over and over again. You can proc your Triforce by W, E, or R. Your Q automatically procs it, but like it'll do it on the minion you Q onto, or the person you Q onto. Shen ulted away, tried to deal as much damage as I can, and since he just left, I'm going to try and take this tower by proccing my Triforce. If you look on the bottom left side, you're going to see the Triforce item right here, and you're going to see how long you have to wait before you can cast it over and over again. I threw my ulti there just to cast it. And I playful trick shit the tower shot. No big deal. I mean, like, no one was there. Everyone was bot lane fighting. Like, I was gonna be okay. But I was just demonstrating how you can proc your Triforce on Fizz. Alright, I believe they're Karma AFKs or DCs, so the game is pretty much over already. But, I mean, this was kind of more of a lane phase thing. Because, I mean, like, now it's pretty much just dancing around mid lane, winning team fights until, like, AFK and leave. Not sure what he was thinking. I knew my teammates were there and they just took the tower, so I was like, I'll just leave them for them. And sure enough, Teemo comes in clutch.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Got about a minute left in the game, and I'm going back to farming. Fizz is a split pusher, okay? Similar to you're gonna have to have that Jax mentality here. Alright, you want to split push until you become strong enough to scale into the beast that you'll become. Alright, and with that, the game ends. They forfeit. So, you'll notice split pushing top all the time when I can. Alright. Fizz is a split pusher specifically because he can 1v1 very well. Okay. Power spikes for Fizz are the Shen, Triforce, Cutlass, and if you're taking Smite, as soon as you get challenging Smite, you're ready to fight. Okay. Again, split pusher. Yeah, it was definitely a good game. Split pusher on Fizz. That's what you got to do. Okay. Like I'm gonna release a Jax video soon. I'm gonna tell you the same thing as Jax. If there's jungle camps, take them. Just go to your lane. If your lane is even moderately pushed, take it. Take the wave. Shove it in as far as you can. Kappa. I don't see any Craigasms in the chat. Push the lane out as hard as you can. Take the towers. Everything. Make them send 2 people to you. Okay. That's the goal, right? If they send 1, you're gonna kill him, and you're gonna win. Okay, simple as that. For the build path, I was going straight up Triforce first. Do not finish your boots. Don't finish anything. The longer you put off your Triforce, the worse it is. All right, you cannot get a Triforce first. You can rush Frozen Heart, Spirit Visage. Nothing wrong with that, but you have to go the course of full tank Fizz if you want to do that. If you're going against someone like Riven, Renekton, and you don't want to like, don't time out Pyroxylo. He's a follower. He's not. That's not spam. So untime that out. That was my train of thought. If you want to go full tank Fizz, you have to go full tank Fizz. Can't get a Shen and then go full tank. No, you gotta go full tank. All right. Unless you have unless you have an advantage, sure you can get the Shen. But in my case, I went Triforce to go into Blade of the Ring King, and from there I would have gone into Frozen Heart CDR boots. Flex, why do you get CDR boots? Because CDR on Fizz is essential. Okay. I think you can get your Playful Trickster to like 4.8 second cooldown, which is amazing. Okay, you become intargetable and vulnerable. Well, not invulnerable. You become untargetable, which is great. Would have gotten CDR boots, Frozen Heart, maybe a Randuin's, depending on their team comp. It would have probably been a Giant's Belt into a Spirit Visage. Yeah, because they did have the Vayne, they do have Karma, which deals a good amount of magic damage. But I mean, you get my point. Okay, about the build path. This was my Fizz game. I apologize. This wasn't a full game. It was more of the lane phase. It sucks that I wasn't able to show you all some team fights with Fizz. I think I showed you maybe a couple of skirmishes, 2v2s, but I mean, you take what you get. I mean, I took it. Key things to remember about Fizz in the lane phase: farm efficiently, and do not be scared to fight. Your Fizz, dude. Your W on Fizz is really strong. You have Ignite. You should be asserting lane dominance with Ignite. If you take Ignite, you have to be the aggressor. Okay. Well, I mean, this was my Fizz game. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Put them in the comment section. I will reply immediately. 5 minutes the most, 10 minutes max. Alright, I'm very active with my social media. Whether it's my guides, if I get comments on my guides, messages on Twitch, comments on videos, I will be there quickly and answer them accordingly. If you want to see me play someone specific, you can either comment in the video and tell me, or you can go to my Twitch, my stream, which is twitch.tv/flexpointlol. No space. You can go there and say, hey Flex, I saw your YouTube video, I saw this so-and-so video, I loved it or I hated it, play this champion. Chances are I'm going to play the champion, right? So, again, my stream and these videos are to help teach and learn different champions, mechanics of different champions. And you won't learn unless you ask. Okay? So, shout out to Dragnos Infinity, the Tom Kench, and FPS Chin, Courtney. Thank you guys for helping me out with my video. And I will see you guys later.